Good news, people, it is day 1050 now. Someone said we should have got a Fendt 1050 on demonstration for the day. Anyway, it's obviously a Sunday. I've not been well for pretty much most of the week now, on and off. I do feel a lot better, still very, very, very tired, but starting like the other symptoms seem to be disappearing now. Anyway, yesterday I did a rerun of exactly 2 years ago, and it was the day before the new combine arrived. Anyway, I thought I may as well show you the new combine arriving. So here is the new combine arriving, and also the kids, Olivia and her cousin, have done the birthday bumper, so that will be at the end. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully tomorrow I will feel a lot better again as I did this morning, and I will be back to normal and we can get some spraying done because it's been drying all weekend, which is amazing. Anyway, here's what we were doing 2 years ago.
It's day 320. There's something big on the way. A little bit of a clue here. The road's closed though, so we're going to have to we've got to come around a diversion down a really narrow road, and because it's quite wide, we're going to have to escort it through. So we've got our sign ready to escort it, and we'll also have to block one of the roads so that no oncoming traffic meets it, because we won't be able to meet on the road. There it is. Look at that. The auger's in a crate. See you though, it's all shiny. Rubber belt drive on the front, keep it quiet. Just in the cab now, we've got the new screen, all protected with plastic. Cup holder. Could do with changing that because they rattle, but never mind. Printer, sweet cubby hole, fridge, another fridge under here somewhere. There we go. Another fridge, coffee table, hammock, another hammock, putting stuff in. GPS, handbrake's gone back to a pedal. It used to be a switch. Yeah, that's like the mouse for controlling the screen. In the cab, the tank's full of, you can't see, but it's full of all sorts of stuff inside the tank. Just noticed the radio, phone controls there. It's quite handy. I'm gonna back it off now. Just going to lift the auger off now. The auger comes in a crate and then they bolt it on when they PDI it so that it doesn't get damaged in transport and makes it easier to move around. You just go under the crate or through the holes? Under it? Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. I won't be able to get the forks out, yeah. I was just going to go underneath the crate, but then he said you won't be able to get the pallet forks out. So that's a fair comment. This is a 7XL auger, so it means that we can unload on the tram lines. It's a £7,000 option. And when you look at it in a crate, you wonder where the 7,000 quid is, to be fair. This is the reason I woke up at 3:30 this morning. Well, actually one of the reasons, because there's something else coming later today. But I just want to show people this little bit here. A little flap there. That basically, when it's windy, blows it. It's got a sensor on the other side. And it detects the wind direction at the back of the machine. So if it's too windy, it will basically adjust the straw choppers to blow harder in one direction or less hard in the other direction, so the straw is spread evenly in the chaff as you cut it. Express delivery from Spalding's, new bristles. Look how much they've won. I should have got a before and after picture of that. You could have slid them on and then put them back on again. It's like a car wash now, isn't it? Might scratch your car a bit though.
Are we on commission being on your YouTube video?
Do you want to be? First service going on the Merlot. Oil filters and all that kind of jazz. Some warranty, so we get the dealership to do it. Keep the warranty perfect. Just come to see the shed here now. We're going to sort out the levels for the floor because we don't want to put it on a slight slope or leave it flat. And I just noticed that wall has moved 3 inches that way, and that's where the timber was stacked. So I think someone did it with the pallet tines. Working out how many brick we need, and although we took the old walls down, there's so many of them with damage. I think we're going to be about 2,000 bricks short, which is a bit of a pain. I thought we might have had enough because the other wall was 2 brick thick, and this new one we're going to put back up, we're going to put it 1 brick thick with a block on the inside. But like I say, so many of them damaged and cracked, and what we've worked out now, because the apex is slightly different shape, we're going to need extra brickwork, so a bit of a pain. So anyway, luckily Richard's going to be knocking the house down soon, so we're going to try and see if we can get enough bricks out of that to patch up for putting around this steel work, so that the steel's basically just holding the roof, and then the brick will make it look like old again. Second delivery of the day's arrived, and it's not a horse, but you'll find out tomorrow. With a fancy truck though. All new bristles now on the brush. They don't stay yellow forever. That's seized up, so Sam's going to sort that out because you've got to adjust it so that the bristles don't catch the cutting edge, otherwise it chops them off. And then this is cracked this side, so I'm going to weld that back on now. It's a smart wagon, isn't it? There's a clue. What come out of that wagon? Cleaner's on its stand now. Joe's make the outlets from underneath, so we can direct where the different products come, and it goes through it. Put a platform along there and a handrail. It's out of a Massey 35, so that drives the PTO and the hydraulics straight through the middle, and then that clutch plate sits in the middle there, and then that can cut the drive to the transmission as well. Look at that engine, V8 Merc. It's like something having a Formula 1 car, but that wouldn't be a diesel. Air intake. Like the wastegate for the turbo. Hydraulic oil tank. The AdBlue system, or what we used to call a washing machine on the other one. It's all clean. It's the exhaust. Wrapped so it doesn't set fire to stuff. Proper heat-proof things on it. Air cleaner, again. That'll never be that clean again. New bristles on the brush are working. You can see exactly where he's done, where he stopped, and then done that. That's good, nice and clean. Got the tape. We're going to see if we can pick a bag of fertiliser up with it. The car's not here at the moment. Charlotte's gone picking a horse up with it, but we'll try it in a minute when that comes back. See if we can pull a Navara with it. Right, 5 layers of duct tape, go on. A ton of fertiliser. It's going to rip on the forks, isn't it? Oh my god, it's done it! Wow. That's some serious tape, that, isn't it? 5. I bet they've done it with 4. That'll definitely pull your Navara everywhere. This is today's quiz question. Does anyone know what this is in the combine toolbox? It's like a bag of white powder, 2 bags of white powder. If you do, leave a comment or have a guess. Yeah, so that's been today. I had to drop something off at the class dealership, so got a little video around a yard of different things. My old combine's in there still. We're just sorting the chopper out from when we had the incident with the ditch. Well, the new one's arrived. First time in 42 years we've had a new combine. So I'm quite pleased that I've been able to do that. It's took most of my farming career so far to be able to justify it and also fund it or HP it, whichever it is. I think this probably costs about 35 to 40 times more than the last new combine we had. Like I said, that was 42 years ago, so it just shows how much machinery's gone up. But this is more than 4 times as wide as well as the other one, and the efficiency of it is probably 4 or 5 times as fast going forwards as well. So if you add all that together, it's probably more value for money in some crazy way. So that's about it for today. Something interesting tomorrow. There's something else arrived today which I'll show you about tomorrow, which is bit different. So I'll see you all tomorrow.
Go. Today Ollie isn't well, so we are doing the birthday bumper for him. This is how much we have raised so far. So we've raised £25,379 so far. And here is the birthday bumper. So we've got David Bailey, who is 44, Richard Pendleton, who is 48, Alfie McCoy, who is 7, James Laybourne, who is 35, Paul Rimmer, Jack Alcorn, who is 8, Michael Rolfe, who is 27, Lloyd Logan, who is 18, and Harry Tidmarsh, who is 14.